Dear colleagues, this is a soft cataract case done in some kind anesthesia, staining the capsule with trypan blue and washing it out, and then doing the capsular rhexys under the irrigation from the AC maintainer and from another irrigation from BSS on top of the cornea due to the jerky movements of the patient's head. A lot of BSS is getting inside the nasal quadrant and just keep moving his head. The capsular rhexys is on a smaller side, but that's no big deal. We can manage the case with small capsular rhexys also, and doing some hydrodissection, and then enlarging the paracentesis for the main incision, injecting some viscoelastic, and start doing the phaco emulsification. In this case, I do a horizontal chop, cleaning up a little bit the cortex on top of the nucleus, and then engaging the nucleus, going deep inside the middle part, and using the chopper, doing a horizontal chop. In this case, the nucleus is cracking pretty nicely and easy. Would be great if the patient will not run away with the head, but we can catch the head and still perform the cataract, and in a safe and nice manner. One of the quadrants are taking it out of the bag and quickly emulsified. It's a very soft cataract, probably grade 2 or softer. Half of the nucleus is already out, the other half it's getting chopped in smaller pieces and safely emulsified and taken it out of the eye. And then having just cortex to remove, I'm trying to aspirate as much as possible the cortex. We're using the phaco probe also. It's once you get used to it, it's no big deal. It's just a matter of switching the phaco machine into the irrigation aspiration mode and just do whatever maneuvers that you do with irrigation aspiration probe. It's kind of a sticky cortex underneath the main incision, and it's a little bit trickier to engage that and pull it towards the safe center zone and aspirate a little bit more. But with a lot of patience you can do that also. So the entire nucleus and cortex is out, and then the last fibers underneath the main incision, I will use irrigation from the AC maintainer, and using the aspiration needle I take out the last cortex, the last fibers underneath the main incision also. Switching to the side port, the irrigation, and then injecting the hydrophilic IOL, and you will see like a twisted way of going through the cartridge of this IOL, but eventually went down into the bag pretty nicely, rotating it and placing it inside the bag. With this IOLs, it's very easy to do. The hydrophilic ones are very flexible. And then pushing down the iris root to break the anterior synechia, and placing some myocol at the end of the case, and that's it. Thank you for your attention.